Recording. From Page to Zoom, Episode 3, Boeing, Boeing. Boeing, Boeing, a comedy by Mark Camilletti and Beverly Cross. Act 1. Bernard and Gloria in skirt and blouse are breakfasting at the stage left table. Gloria has an American accent.
Bernard, darling, do you think I have time to eat another pancake?
I think so, if you hurry. Bertha!
I adore pancakes for breakfast, don't you?
Not especially.
But back home, all our dietitians agree that a big breakfast prevents day-long neuroses.
Did you call, sir?
Another pancake, Bertha.
For madam?
Please, Bertie?
And more of that black stuff to pour over it?
Yes, please. But it's not black stuff, it's molasses. It's very good for the complexion.
Well, I don't know what it's for, but I suppose it's all right. I don't like the look of it myself, but then I'm not here to reform the world.
That's a relief. So just get busy on the pancake.
Right, but don't blame me if it makes her ill.
Are you going to eat it?
No.
So there's no need to argue about it. Just hurry up. Miss Gloria hasn't got much time.
Please, Bertie, do hurry. I shall miss my plane.
All right, I'm going, but it isn't easy, you know.
What? What? What is it now?
Nothing.
That woman's always in such a bad mood.
Is she?
It's getting annoying.
No, it's just her way. Don't worry about it.
I do worry. If it goes on like this, we'll just have to get rid of her, honey.
Whatever for?
I don't think she likes me.
Oh, darling, of course she likes you. Just all this food you eat, it seems to upset her. It gives her a kind of indirect indigestion.
What time is it, darling?
Between 20 and a quarter to 10.
I don't know. When I'm with you, it just whistles by.
It's sweet of you to say so.
It's true. Is it the same for you?
Of course.
And does it drag when I'm away?
Terribly. Never ending.
Madam's pancake and black stuff.
How marvelous. Thank you, Bertie.
Is that the lot?
No. Some more coffee for me, please, Bertha, and another orange juice for you, darling?
No, darling, truly, I've had enough.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
You see, she doesn't like me.
Darling.
She doesn't. Whenever I get home, she's always on edge. While I'm here, she's kind of okay, but when it's time to go, she's downright hostile.
Well, she's sad you're going.
Because I'm your fiancé?
Of course.
Oh, and if I was here all the time, she'd be all right?
Absolutely. Then we'd all be happy.
I'd better get dressed quickly or I'll miss the plane.
That would never do.
No, it would be terrible.
Terrible. Tell me, darling, when do you get back?
Well, it's Saturday today. I'll be in New York at 17:08, then San Francisco, but straight there and straight back.
And when will you be back here in Paris?
We arrive back in Paris Monday evening and off again on Wednesday.
Monday. What time on Monday, darling?
18:30 local time.
Excellent. So whatever happens in San Francisco, you'll be back in Paris on Monday.
That's right.
Good.
It's so sweet how you always have to write it down.
So I don't get it mixed up.
Get what mixed up?
My arrangements, my business arrangements. I'm a busy man. I've got work to do. I want to make sure that it's all done by the time you get back here so I can spend Monday to Wednesday with you.
You're a genius.
I know. It's lovely, isn't it? Now, hadn't you better rush?
You want to get rid of me?
Darling, of course I'd hate to see you go, but time passes. Planes take off.
Here's your coffee.
Thank you, Bertha.
Bertie, dear, will you do me a favor?
Depends.
It's Mr. Bernard. Will you take good care of him till I get back on Monday?
I'll do my best. But he's a big boy now, you know.
Yes, but they're all just kids at heart.
I don't know about that. There aren't too many like Sir. He's in a class of his own.
Yes, very good. That'll do, Bertha.
See how much she appreciates you, darling?
Oh, I spend my life appreciating Sir.
Well, could you appreciate me somewhere else?
She asked me a question and I answered it.
And we're all very grateful.
Well, don't appreciate him too much. You'll end up falling in love with him, and I'll be very jealous.
I doubt it will come to that.
Mercifully. And you'd better hurry, darling.
I'll go and get dressed.
What's for lunch?
The Americans flying out?
Yes. Well,
I'm waiting for my orders. Sir has his timetables, and the menu changes according to the timetables. All the time. They change. They change round all the time.
all right. Take it easy. Now then, Miss Gabriella will be here for lunch.
Ah, well, that's all right then. I think I can cope with that one. But it isn't easy, you know. I find it very difficult to keep track of them all. I don't know how you manage. It isn't easy.
Oh, I know it isn't easy. You don't have to keep reminding me.
Well, as long as you appreciate me, that's all I ask. Just a little appreciation. So, what do you want for lunch?
You're the cook. You please yourself.
Miss Gabriella, what about Sanboca alla Romano?
We had a Sultan Baco last Saturday.
Of course we did. Miss Gabriella was here last Saturday. She liked it. She told me so.
All right, you win. Saltimbocca alla Romana.
And what about dinner? A nice roast? Lamb, perhaps?
Roast lamb? Yes, excellent.
With olives?
Yeah, wait a minute. Can't be done.
No olives?
No. No roast lamb, Peter. Nothing that. Bertha, you see, it's Miss Gabriella for lunch, but it's Miss Gretchen for dinner. She arrives at 1906.
I see. No need to say any more. No roast lamb. Back to sauerkraut and frankfurters.
I'm afraid so. Sorry about that.
Just one thing after another. I don't know.
Bertha exits. Gloria enters in her TWA uniform.
Darling, is the clock in our room right?
I don't know, darling, but it's nearly 10 o'clock.
Then I've just time to do my nails.
Do your nails. We have to be at the airport by 11, darling.
I can spare 2 minutes.
Don't blame me if traffic's thick and the lift gets stuck. I really think you ought to hurry. Gloria takes out some nail file from her shoulder bag.
Oh, stop fussing, darling. I can't tell you how happy I am right now.
Why, because you're going?
No, don't be silly. No, I'm happy because they're going to transfer me to a new aircraft.
Really?
Brand new. The Super Boeing. It's just fantastic. Delta wings and 4 Rolls-Royce turbojets. And do you know, darling, each jet has a thrust of 19,000 pounds.
Wow, that's interesting.
You bet it's interesting, and especially for us.
Darling, I know you take your work seriously, but I can't see what a thrust of 19,000 pounds has to do with me.
But it'll make the journey so much faster, darling, so I'll be here more often and we can spend more time together.
I see.
You don't seem very pleased.
Oh, but of course I'm pleased, darling. Very pleased. No point in getting too excited. I mean, you're not transferring tomorrow, are you?
Not tomorrow, but soon. Very soon.
Good. A ring at the front door. Bertha enters from the kitchen. Good. Excellent. And if I wanted to be sure of that transfer, I'd make certain of catching the plane. And if you want to get to Orly by 11, you'll have to go now.
He's quite right, you know. Better safe than sorry. Eh, sir?
Absolutely.
I'm off across the world, leaving my little French home behind me, all ready to welcome me when I come back.
You'll find nothing changed, darling.
I hope not.
There is Sir Caston, you see, sir.
Caston. Caston? I don't know anyone called Caston. Oh, Robert. But of course, Robert Caston, showman. Why, we're old friends. We were at school together, dear old Robert. Haven't seen him in ages. Bertha enters with Robert. Robert, my dear fellow. You, here in Paris. I can hardly believe it. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Bloody Robert.
Bloody Bernard.
Bloody marvelous.
I say, I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Of course not. An old friend like you, and it must be 10 years or more since we met.
11 years, 8 months.
Well, whatever it was much too long. It's good to see you.
Me too. Much too long.
Bernard,
Oh, sorry. An old friend of mine, Robert Caston.
how do you do?
Delighted.
Gloria Hawkins, American by birth and air hostess by profession.
My congratulations, Miss Hawkins.
TWA, as you can see.
And to TWA.
But Bernard, darling, you've forgotten the most important bit.
Oh, really? What bit?
That we're engaged, honey.
Of course, Robert. This is my fiance.
Congratulations all around then. Especially you, Bernard. You're a lucky fellow.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Gorgeous.
And your friend Bernard is sweet, so we're all lovely. Are you engaged, Robert?
No, not yet. I come from Aix, you see, and the province's things are much quieter. Much quieter.
Quite.
But there are a lot of pretty girls in the South.
Oh, yes, of course. But I haven't found one yet, so I have to fall back on Paris then. But anyway, you can't be interested in the story of my life. I'm in the way. I'll come back another time.
Not at all. Besides, I'm just off.
And about time too, darling.
Are you sure? You're not going just because of me?
Of course not. But it's such a pity. You're the first friend of Bernard's I've ever met. He's such a secretive man. He hides them all away somewhere.
Not at all. The fellow lives in Aix. It's not next door, you know.
Are you going to stay in Paris?
I have to. I'm up here on business, you see.
Wonderful. Then we're bound to meet again.
I shall look forward to that.
And you can look after Bernard for me while I'm away.
If you say so.
Darling, if you don't go soon, you won't get back anywhere.
Don't rush me. Besides, I've got to give you just one more kiss.
Excuse us.
Please, go ahead. Don't mind me.
He turns to the mirror. Gloria and Bernard embrace.
I adore you.
Me too.
Goodbye, Mr. Caston.
Goodbye.
You're a darling, an absolute darling.
You too.
See you Monday.
1830 local time.
Bye now.
She blows him a kiss and exits.
You rascal! I must say, you've done yourself very well. That's a marvelous girl. Lovely.
Yes, she's pretty good, isn't she?
Much better than that. If I can find myself something half as good, I'll be a happy man.
Well, let's have a quick drink, shall we? Whiskey?
Anything you like. What a lovely girl. And what a fantastic view you got from here up Bernard. You can see all of Paris.
It's all right.
Are you still in the architect business?
Still at it, you know. It's good to see you again, Robert. It really is. So what brings you to Paris?
Well, you always said, come and see me when I fixed up in Paris. And here you are, all fixed up. Here am I.
Dear old Robert.
And if you give me the address of your estate agent, I'm going to fix myself up to Bernard. I want a flat just like this. Same layout, same wonderful view. I need a flat because I'm going to get married.
You're not.
I am.
Who are you engaged to?
No one. Not yet. But I know a girl. Well, we're vaguely acquainted, you see. A charming girl. I haven't asked her yet, but I should think it'll be all right. I like to get married. I can't go on living alone much longer.
You look perfectly all right to me.
Of course I'm all right. So are you for that matter.
Still young.
Well, so are you. You're in good shape, you're young, and you're going to get married.
I certainly am not.
Not? But I thought, well, this charming American girl just now, she said you were engaged. Wait a minute, you agreed with her. I heard you.
Well, if you want to be technical, I suppose you could say we were engaged, yes.
Then you're going to get married.
No.
Bernard, you're always doing this to me. Look, if you're engaged, you're going to get married. If not only technical, it's logical, isn't it?
It isn't. And anyway, why don't you want to get married? Do you love this girl?
I don't know. I'm not raving mad about her. I don't write poems or refuse to eat or any of that sort of thing. But it would be nice. I mean, think of the social advantages. Not to be sneezed at, are they?
I can't think of one. Still, if you must get married my way.
Your way.
Polygamy.
Polygamy.
It's the ideal life. Pleasure, variety. It's fabulous. You gotta try it.
Polygamy? You mean lots of wives?
Not wives, fiancés.
Oh.
You have all the advantages of married life with none of the drawbacks. Fiancés are much more friendly than wives, and you don't need all that many. I do very well with 3.
3?
3 is the ideal number. Less than 3 would be monotonous. More than 3 would be terrible tiring. 3 is the dream.
But it's immoral.
Moral. Well, my dear Robert, they all think they're the only one. They don't think it's immoral, so why should I? You've all the pleasures of the harem, but right here in the middle of Paris.
They say you have your hands full with 1 woman, but 3?
Not me.
3 fiancés.
The whole secret is order. I'm organized, beautifully organized.
But Bernard, isn't it incredibly complicated?
Not in the least. All you need is a timetable.
A timetable?
A special kind of timetable. An airline timetable.
What? To get out in a hurry?
Not at all. Look, here it is. The timetables of all the major routes, all in one volume.
1 volume?
You understand?
Yes.
You don't really, do you?
No.
But it's so simple. A child could see it. Someone just had to think of it. My 3 fiancés are all air hostesses.
All 3?
Yes,
Air hostesses?
all 3.
Don't be barmy. 3 air hostesses.
See, that's the trick. And they're all fantastic girls.
Fantastic. If TWA was anything to go by, but they're devastating.
And the other 2 are just as good. Of course they are. You see, they're all tried and tested.
They've been what?
They're handpicked through the admissions procedures of the different companies. In every respect, physical, moral, intellectual. So all the work's done for me. I'm choosing from a pool which has already been super sifted. Not bad, is it?
Yes. Yes, not bad.
The only thing is I have to pick them from different airlines and with different routes, so they don't meet, you see.
Oh, yes. All right. It all seems very well in theory, but I'd be curious to see how it works out in practice.
And you will. Couldn't be simpler. Gloria, my American, the one you've seen. Well, she takes off in 10 minutes, and in a quarter of an hour, Gabriella lands.
Gabriella.
My Italian, a beautiful kitten. She'll be here for lunch.
Lunch? That's cutting a bit close, isn't it? I mean, the only one was just here for breakfast.
Yeah, it's a bit touch and go today, but today is an exception. Gabriella's in transit. Normally, it's perfectly straightforward. 2 days Gloria, 2 days Gabriella, and 2 days Gretchen.
Gretchen?
That's my German.
That's your German? It's an international harem.
Exactly. Look, Gretchen gets in from Stuttgart this evening at the same time. Gabriella will be on her way to Caracas, and Gloria will be in San Francisco. You see the beauty of it?
Perpetual motion.
Pure mathematics. Everything designed, organized, regulated, and working to the precise second. The Earth revolves on its axis, and my fiancés wheel above the Earth. One this way, one that. One towards the sun, one towards the moon. And eventually, they all in turn come home to me. It's geometrical, my dear Robert, so precise as to be almost poetic. And here I live, in the middle of a perfect example of polygamous family life. I don't just change women. I change my diet as well. It's like living in a restaurant. So there's no chance of ever getting bored, either in the dining room or the bedroom. It's perfect.
Remarkable. Huh, quite remarkable.
Now, things are getting a bit awry with Gloria. She does eat the most extraordinary things. Apart from that, though, flawless. I tell you, it's a dream.
But Bernard, how do you find them?
Well, I have a friend who works in the travel agency at Orly Airport, and he knows all the air hostesses. They talk to them. They tell them their secrets, and if he thinks they might be lonely, well, he introduces them to me.
Does he really?
He might help you. After all, he's a friend of mine. I'm a friend of yours. I'll give him a ring.
Oh no, this sort of thing's not for me. No, I'm not the type. It's all right for you. You've got the talent, the flair.
That's got nothing to do with it. The timetables are the timetables. You just have to follow them.
No, not now. I have to think of it for a couple of years. But what happens if they get switched to a different route?
Impossible. It's all been worked out. It's all on a schedule. Mathematical marvelous.
Will your friend be here for lunch?
No.
Yes.
I don't want to upset your arrangements.
You're going to eat with us and you're going to stay till you found yourself a flat in Paris.
He's going to stay?
I'm gonna stay.
He is.
And where?
Where do you think? Here, of course.
Which room?
Whichever he likes.
Oh, great. Whichever he likes. Ugh.
The exit. Where's your luggage?
I left it at the station.
You can't trot along and fetch it later.
What time do you want to eat?
As soon as Gabriella gets here.
That's a lot of help.
What difference does it make to you?
You don't just rub two sticks together, you know.
I'll let you know.
Mind you, we can't all make it up as we go along.
All right, Bertha. Thank you.
Yes, and there's a letter for the American, from America.
Oh, really? Give it to me. Bertha gives him the letter.
She won't be able to read it till she gets back, obviously.
Well, obviously.
So, you'll let me know
What?
what time you want to eat.
Oh, yeah, of course. I'll tell you. But I'm sure Gabriella won't be long. She must be touching down about now, especially she had the wind behind her.
Right. Let's hope Miss Gabriella has the wind behind her then. On its way.
She exits. That woman.
She always like this.
Yes, she is. Yes. To be honest, when I took the flat, she was already here, so I kept her on. She's fine. It's all this coming and going. She has to keep changing her style of cooking, and I think it upsets her.
Well, I can understand that. It's enough to rattle anybody. All this traffic, one taking off, one landing, one already airborne. Isn't it all impossible that possible that two of your fiancés might find themselves wanting to spend the night in Paris at the same time?
No, impossible. Because of the timetables. And even if it did happen that one girl landed when another who was supposed to be taking off didn't take off, well, I'd stay with the one who wasn't taking off and spend the night in Saint Germain en Laye or somewhere like that.
Yes, right. But meanwhile, what would happen with the one who landed?
Well, she'd come here.
She'd come back here.
Yes, even if Bertha is out, she has her own key.
She has her own key.
Yeah, they all have their own keys.
They all have their own keys.
Oh, yes. And Bertha would tell her, I've had to go out of town on business. Next morning, I take St. Germain to the airport, see her aboard a plane, wave my handkerchief, and hurry back here into the arms of the other. No panic, no problem.
No panic, no problem. But the whole thing's a bit, well, don't you love any of them?
But I adore them. I can't be without any of them. I love them so much that if one asks me for something, a tiny present, say, well, I go out and buy 3 tiny presents. I can't bear to spoil one without spoiling the other 2.
Yes, that's very kind of you, but I'm not convinced. I'll settle for quite a little marriage with just one woman. Everything's ordinary, but everything's calm with all the social advantages.
You're wrong, you know. It's the perfect life. Oh, just one detail. My 3 fiancés had the same initial for their Christian names. G for Gabriella, Gretchen, Gloria. It's not essential, but it does help. Initials on presents, slips of the tongues, all that sort of thing. Bertha enters. Oh, what do you want now?
I don't want anything. I'm just doing my job. That's all. By now, America's gone, so I've got to change the room for Italy.
She thinks of everything.
That's why I'm here, sir. That's my function, you see. Without me, I don't know what would happen to Sir Bernard. With all his complications, If Miss Gabriella is only in a transit, sir, I mean, perhaps I needn't clear it up too thoroughly.
No, just tidy up and change the photographs.
I'll make up the room properly after she's gone, before Germany gets here.
Fine. Thank you, Bertha. Perfect.
If you say so. It's just one chore after another, if you ask me.
She exits.
Change the photographs. She must be invaluable.
Yeah, she's always complaining, but she does know the routine.
Done.
Thank you. And you haven't forgotten anything?
I don't think so.
She'll be here in a matter of seconds.
That's coming a bit fine.
Yes, today's a bit touch and go.
Precision is the key.
Precisely. All I know, sir, is that every time one of the ladies is in transit, then everything gets faster.
Gabriella enters wearing the Alitalia uniform.
See what I mean?
Darling,
Gabriella, darling! Oh, sorry. Darling, an old friend, Robert Caston.
oh, ciao.
From Axe,
We were at school together.
How do you do, Robert?
how do you do?
He just got in.
I just dropped in to see Bernard's photographs. I mean, we're old friends that we haven't met at the same time for ages. He told me you were next. You were coming, that he was waiting for you. You're sure I'm not in the way?
Of course not. I'm delighted, really am. You're the first friend of Bernard's I've ever met. He never introduces me to anybody. He's such an old hermit.
A hermit. Yes, well, I suppose he is.
Bernard, darling, fix me a drink, will you?
Yes, of course.
I'm worn out. You've no idea how good it is to see the sun. It was ghastly over there. You know, where we're heading to Helsinki.
Really?
The Met, people forecast a storm, but it was more like a hurricane. A miserable visibility, wind all over the place, and the cloud ceiling was right down to 400 feet. Imagine that. And fog, so cold, it only cleared over the channel. But anyway, I'm back, and that's the main thing. Have you behaved yourself, darling?
Me? What do you think?
There's a good boy. Has he told you that we're going to be married?
No. Yes, he did say you were engaged.
And I also told him you were beautiful. Isn't that what I told you, Robert?
Yes, you did. Perpetual motion, pure mathematics, like a beautiful German, a beautiful kitten. He said so many complimentary things.
And are you disappointed?
Yes, no. On the contrary, he wasn't anywhere near the truth.
I like your friend Bernard, darling. He must join us for lunch.
I've already invited him.
Wonderful.
I couldn't do that.
Now, not a word. You must do as you're told.
And I've also asked him to stay here till he finds himself a flat in Paris.
Well done. You'll be company for him. He's always telling me he's so lonely and complaining that I abandoned him for too long.
You're so right, darling. I'm absolutely lost. When you're not here, I'm so alone.
You poor chap.
That's love for you.
You're marvelous. I'll just clean up and then we'll eat. I've just 3 hours before taking off to Caracas. And that reminds me, it's on.
What is?
They're putting the Super Cavalli on our route. She's so fast, I'll be able to see you more often.
Oh, good. That's great. Really great. You must remember to let me have the new timetables.
Of course, darling. Un minuto.
She goes into the bathroom.
If these planes are going to go faster and faster, your mathematics aren't going to add up.
Oh, these things take time. They won't all happen at once.
I must congratulate you, Bernard. I was trying to work out which is the prettier, but I can't decide.
Fortunately, it doesn't concern you. They're both engaged.
They're both engaged.
The telephone rings. Bernard picks it up. Hello? Yes? Yes, I'll hold. Scratching my German.
You've got one in there.
Hello, darling. Oh, you're going to be back at 2300 instead of 1900. Oh, what a shame. Yes, I've got it. You'll do what? And you'll eat on the plane. Yes, of course, darling. That's great. 2300 hours then. Bertha enters.
Mr. Bernard?
Yes, darling, love you. Yes. Bertha, cancel the Frankfurters.
Germany's delayed.
Stuck in Stuttgart.
But I bought the sauerkraut.
Too bad.
Good God. This is no life for a maid. And another thing,
Well,
there's something I have to tell you.
out with it then.
I've forgotten what it is now. It's all this coming and going.
It'll come back to you.
Then I'll come back.
Yes, that's right. Gabriella enters from the bathroom.
Was that the telephone?
Yes, darling.
It wasn't for me.
No, why? Were you expecting someone?
They may make a change in flights because of the weather.
Changing the flight.
Yes, they've already cancelled the VC-10 to Beirut.
It's fascinating to hear how all this aeronautics works.
Yeah, they won't alter your flight, will they, darling?
No, instead I'm leaving at 1500. We'll take off at 1600.
Oh, good.
Oh, why do you say, oh, good?
Oh, did I say, oh, good?
Yes, you definitely said, oh, good.
Well, I said, oh, good, because I instantly realized it would mean an extra hour with you.
Oh, say bello. So who was it then?
Who was who?
On the telephone, it wasn't another woman.
How on earth could it be another woman? You know I adore you, don't I, Robert?
Of course you do.
Cross your heart.
Oh, Gabriella. No, really, you mustn't be so silly. It upsets me.
All right, so you can tell me.
Tell you what.
Who was it?
Who was what?
On the telephone.
Oh, on the telephone. It was a wrong number.
Yes, that's it. A wrong number.
Gabriella sees the letter.
And what is this?
What's what?
This letter. It's addressed to Miss Gloria Hawkins.
Letter? I don't know anything about a letter.
It's here on your desk.
No, nothing to do with me, darling. I've been talking to Robert.
I only just got here. I only just arrived.
All the time.
And it disappears from nowhere.
Bertha enters.
I've just remembered what it was.
Oh, morning, Bertha. How are you?
Oh, much the same, miss.
What is it you just remembered, Bertha?
Lunch is ready.
Ah, grazie. Oh, Bertha, what is this?
A letter?
I can see that, but it's addressed to Miss Gloria Hawkins. Do you know her?
Never heard of her.
Well, what's it doing here?
Well, Bertha?
Yes. I just remembered the old fool downstairs, the concierge. He muttered something about me taking a letter belonging to someone else in the block by mistake, you see.
There. Quite simple, really. Everything's sorted out.
Yes, everything explained really well, too.
My mistake all along. I'm sorry about that, miss. Sorry, sir.
We all make mistakes, Bertha.
If you'd like to leave it back to me, miss, I'll slip downstairs after lunch. Well, it's all ready when you want it. Lunch, that is.
Oh, grazie, Bertha. You're a marvel. You run the flat as if it were your own.
That's exactly right, miss. But it isn't easy.
She exits. It isn't easy, my darling, but we do our best. You arrive, you wash your hands, have a drink, and hey, presto, lunch is ready. All you have to do is sit down and enjoy it.
Family life. It's a wonderful thing.
You're right, Robert, dear. You ought to try it. Copy Bernard. Find yourself a fiancé.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I've been thinking about it quite seriously.
Mio Dieu. It's already 25 too. We must hurry. Let's have lunch.
She exits. So, you see how it's done?
Yes, wonderful.
Yeah, right. Come and eat Italian cuisine today.
Bernard, these air hostess uniforms, they're so beautifully cut. They're really very handsome.
Handsome? They're dazzling, irresistible.
Bloody Bernard.
Bloody Roberts. Curtain. Act 2. Afternoon. There is no one on stage. The telephone rings. Bertha enters and answers the phone.
Hello? Yes, that's right. No, he isn't here at the moment. It's Bertha. Oh, it's you, Miss Gretchen. You're in Paris? Already? Oh, you are early. Yes. Oh, I see. Right. Right. Well then, see you later. Oh, good God alive. Who can that be? All this coming and going, it's no life for a maid. No life for anyone.
She answers the door.
It's only me.
Oh, it's only you, sir.
She enters. Robert enters with cases.
Could you?
No, I couldn't.
There's a queue a mile long at the station. You do wonder why there's so many people in Paris. It's much more peaceful back at home in Arcs.
It wouldn't be so crowded in Paris if the people from the provinces didn't keep piling in.
No, I suppose not.
And what do you want with all these bags? I thought you were only here on business.
I always believe in being prepared.
I hope not. You're not going to stay too long.
Oh, goodness me. You're not very welcome. You're not very welcoming to your master's friends, are you?
I'm only telling you for your own good. Just you wait and see. People coming and going all the time. You'd have to be better off at the station and there'd been more room for your bags.
I'm a guest. I have been invited, you know.
It's not a hotel.
Everything's so beautifully organized.
Organized. That's just it. It's too organized. Shall I tell you what I think?
Well, I don't know.
It's not human. That's what I think. It's all very well for Mr. Bernard giving out invitations left, right, and centre, but I have to do all the work. What with you and your luggage and now Germany?
What about Germany?
She's just rung to say she's on her way.
Well, that's all right, isn't it? Mademoiselle Gabriella has just taken off.
I know, but Germany wants to stay for 3 days. She just said it to me, thinking it'd be a nice surprise for Sir.
For me?
No, for Sir, my Sir.
You have a monsieur?
Ugh, of course I have a monsieur.
Oh, I see.
My boss, I mean.
Oh, right. So what does it matter if she stays 3 days?
There may be friction. Well, it's nothing to do with me, of course, but Miss Gloria, that's the American.
Yes, I know. I've seen that one.
Well, she's due back on Monday.
Yes. Well, not to worry. It's only Saturday. Bernard will have plenty of time to work something out. Where shall I put my bags?
You put them where you like. Not there. There won't be enough room there. No, not that one. That's Sir's room and his wife's bedroom. No, sorry, not that one. Over there, if you like. It's quieter there on the courtyard. Oh, just make yourself at home.
Thank you very much indeed, Bertha. It's very kind of you.
No, it's not. I'm just doing what I'm told. I've got enough to do, thank you very much, without being kind to all of Sir's guests.
If you don't like it here, why don't you change your job?
No. New job? New problems? Oh, what's the point?
Well, that's optimistic of you.
Look, sir, I'm a cheerful soul at heart. I like a bit of fun, but this place goes too far. But what can you expect if you're in domestic service? I mean, there's no dignity in being a maid.
Right. Well, if you excuse me, I'll get settled in.
Stick your bags in there. They're in the way here. I'd help you with it myself, but when I was a little girl, the doctor told my mother, she's a great trier, your daughter, but not very strong. She must be very careful not lifting anything.
Not to lift anything.
Takes
And when
kisses
you
off
think, so I try to be careful. And when you think about it, the body's not much of a thing, is it? Very feeble. It gets tired. It wears out.
That's absolutely true, Bertha.
So I let other people wear themselves out.
I see what you mean. You are quite a cheerful person at heart, aren't you, Bertha?
Thank you. You don't often meet people who appreciate maids' personalities, do you?
Quite. Right. Well, see you later.
Oh, has Sir had enough of me?
No, not at all.
Oh, yes, you've had enough of me. When people say, see you later, especially to a maid, it always means they've had enough.
No, I assure you.
I'm getting on your nerves.
Nonsense.
Yes, I'm getting on your nerves.
You are not getting on my nerves.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Sir Bernard is exactly the same way, always brushing me off, never wants to talk. But you know, sir, conversation is the only thing that separates humans from beasts. If human beings didn't speak, they'd be beasts.
Yes, that's right. Beasts.
It must be awful being a beast.
Huh?
Don't you think?
Yes, I suppose. I don't know anything about it.
Well, I don't know anything about it, but I'm guessing. I sense it. A beast. I mean, what is a beast? I mean, even less than a maid. That says it all. It's lucky I'm an optimist. That's what keeps me going.
Can I have a bit of ice?
No,
Why?
I'm defrosting the fridge.
Oh, right.
So there's no ice.
I'll do without.
Well, you'll have to. Is Sir in business?
Yes.
The same business as Mr. Bernard?
No.
Ah, well, there are so many different businesses, but it's all business, isn't it?
That's right.
Are you married?
No.
Perhaps you should be.
Why?
You're still quite nice,
Oh, thank you.
but old age is fast approaching.
I've got a few good years ahead of me.
Well, that's what they all say. You take my advice. You get married while you're still worth it.
I intend to. But now I've seen Bernard set up, I think I wait a bit.
That's a mistake. This isn't the life for you. You're not the type. You have to have your wits about you all the time. Oh, sorry, I just lost the script.
It's okay, you're not going to hurt my feelings.
What page are we on?
Page 30.
Thank you. Wow, that was weird. Almost there. Thank you. The type,
From That's a Mistake.
right. Okay, sorry about that.
Okay.
No problem.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Well, that's a mistake. This isn't the life for you. You're not the type. You have to have your wits about you. You have to be in your physical prime.
Who says I'm not?
Oh, no, sir. No, I mean, it's obvious, sir, if I may say so. It's obvious to the naked eye.
God's sakes, give me some peace.
Very good, sir.
Honestly, it's too much.
Very good, sir.
Good night, Bertha.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, I think I better go into the other room.
You do what you want.
I think I'll have a little rest.
Boeing exits.
They pitch up from the provinces, totally out of their depths.
Gretchen enters. She is in her Lufthansa uniform.
Bernard Liebling! Berta!
Bertha enters.
Oh, Miss Gretchen, you're here already.
I came as fast as I could. If you only knew how happy I am to be home.
I can see that.
Bernard isn't in?
No, he's gone out on business.
Oh,
But he'll be back in a minute.
are you sure?
Oh, yes. It was nothing very serious. He went out just before you telephoned.
And is he happy?
Oh, yes. He's marvelously happy. You know how he looks forward to seeing you.
Do you think he loves me as much as I love him?
Well, now, that I don't know. I mean, how could I know something like that?
Doesn't he talk about me when I'm not here?
Oh, yes, yes. He never stops talking about you. But you can't tell if he loves you as much as you love him. If
But
I
Berta-
don't know how much you love him.
But Berta, darling, you know I adore him.
Well, that's all right then. He adores you too.
And I've got 3 whole days this time. Isn't that wunderbar?
Wunderbar.
Oh, Herr Bernard will be pleased.
I can't wait to see his face.
You can't realize how marvelous it is to be back. Oh, it seems ages since I've seen him. Though I think of him all the time. In Melbourne, in Ankara, in Colombo. I am always dreaming of our little flat and my little Bernard sitting all alone thinking of me.
It's beautiful.
And when we're up about 19 or 20,000 feet, roaring away at 600 miles an hour, and if I've nothing special to do you know how I creep back into luggage hold?
Good heavens above.
I'm all alone there, you see. And I look out of the porthole and stare at the stars dancing and the moon out there in the sky. And I say to myself that my Bernard is looking at them too. And I feel as though we are looking into each other's eyes across the layers of planets and meteorites and the nebulae. I'm madly romantic, you see.
I can see you are. Madly.
And does he do that too?
Do what?
Stare at the moon while I'm away.
Oh, I'm sure he gives it a glance now and then. Mind you, I'm not always there when he's doing it.
No. I suppose he prefers to keep it a secret.
And I should hope so. I mean, life's complicated enough without dragging into the nebula.
But you understand these things, don't you, Berta? I always like talking to you. You know about life. You're a woman.
Well, thank you very much, Miss. I'm more than that. I'm a domestic servant. And believe me, Miss Gretchen, we domestic servants get to know a great deal. And what we know to keep ourselves, we never say anything. Mind you, very few people ever ask us.
Oh, but you're something very special, Berta.
Do you think so?
I am certain. You're the Virgin in the Legend of the Graal and story of the Nibelungen.
Ah, well, I've been called worse.
You're a guardian. You keep me alive in Bernard's thoughts. You keep the flame of love burning in his heart.
I do?
You're like me, capable of great passion.
It's very nice of you to say so.
I love him so much. Every time I come home, I seem to love him more. And every time I go, it just tears me to pieces.
You're very intense, aren't you?
I'm worse than that. I'm passion itself.
Don't get yourself into a state. Save your passion for Sir Bernard. He'll be back soon.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I have forgotten to buy cigarettes. Could you?
Straight away. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
You're a darling, Berta. I'll get settled in while I'm waiting. I'm mad with happiness, Berta. Mad with happiness.
And so am I, miss. So am I.
Gretchen goes out door 1, taking her bag, and closes the door as Bertha goes out door 4. Enter Robert, door 5. He goes to the bathroom and washes his face. With a towel around his shoulders, he impersonates Bernard. He tries some of Bernard's aftershave, which he accidentally sprays in his eyes. He sits down with the towel over his head to remove the aftershave. Gretchen comes out of door 1 and, not recognizing Robert, throws herself at him.
My love, my darling lover.
Oh, God!
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
No, really, don't mention it.
Oh, but sir, I'm so sorry.
No harm done, mademoiselle. On the contrary.
What are you doing in my flat?
Your flat? Don't you mean Bernard's flat?
If you like, but it's still mine. Mine or Bernard's, it's the same thing.
I'm an old friend of Bernard's, an old school friend.
Oh,
My name's Robert. I forgot my own name. Robert Caston.
how do you do?
How do you do? And you must be Gretchen.
He's told you about me?
Told me. My dear girl, it's Gretchen this, Gretchen that. Here's a Gretchen, there's a Gretchen. It's Gretchen, Gretchen, Gretchen everywhere.
Oh, how divine.
He hardly mentions anybody else.
But how come you are here when he's not?
Well, Bernard's just gone out.
On business.
That's it. Yes, on business. And he told me to wait for him. I just arrived this morning, you see, from Aix.
From Aix?
Yes.
It's not true.
Oh, yes, it's true. This morning on a train from Aix.
But that's marvelous.
Yes, I like trains.
My mother lives in Aix.
Not really.
She's lived there for years. Whereabouts do you live in Aix?
Near the station, number 27.
It's not true. The Bahnhofstrasse?
The Bahnhof what?
The Bahnhofstrasse.
Oh, you mean the station?
You must know my mother's house. It's on the corner of the Friedenstrasse.
Frieden what?
The Friedenstrasse?
I don't think I know that one.
But you must. It's the next street down from the Bahnhofstrasse.
Is it?
Come on, you know it.
No, but I can't even pronounce it.
Well, you know the corner when Napoleon is.
The grocer?
You're not trying. No, Napoleon's a chap on a horse, a statue.
A large statue.
Enormous.
I don't know it. No, I assure you, I lived in Aix all my life. I can show you my papers. I can show you my credentials. My grandfather made olive and sunflower oil. My father did almond oil, and I do walnut. Walnut oil, I mean. In short, my family has oiled the whole province.
Province?
Yes, Aix is in Provence, isn't it?
But I was talking about Aix-la-Chapelle.
I was talking about Aix in Provence.
Obviously.
So we are both from Aix, but not the same Aix.
I suppose so. I really am very sorry.
It's too disappointing. You would have made a marvelous neighbor.
Oh, you're very kind.
Not at all, mademoiselle.
Gretchen. You may call me Gretchen since you're a friend of Bernard's.
And I'm Robert Caston.
I shall call you Robert.
Good Gretchen. How do you do?
How do you do? You won't say anything to Bernard about me kissing you, will you?
Only by mistake, unfortunately.
A mistake, yes, but a kiss all the same.
Don't worry, I won't say a word. But even had it been a mistake, I wouldn't have told him anything.
Oh, thank you. You're a gentleman. But if there hadn't been a mistake, I wouldn't have kissed you. So,
Yes! And anyway, a mistake like that, well, it doesn't really count, you know. It was so sudden, I've forgotten about it already.
Didn't it mean anything then?
You didn't give me much time, and there was no anticipation. I think that's very important, don't you? So, to ensure my complete silence and my absolute discretion, perhaps you better give me another one.
Another one?
Another kiss. I quite liked the first one.
Because you weren't expecting it. It's the element of surprise.
Yes. Could have been a nasty surprise, whereas it was a nice one. I wasn't able to get the full benefit, you see, completely. That's why, if you won't mind doing it again.
Again.
Just once.
But it would be awful of me to do it again. I'd have no excuse for my mistakes this time, and I'd regret it for the rest of my life.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I see you don't know the German soul.
No, not very well.
That's why you don't know what the knowledge of good and evil is like.
Evil? But when you get married, you have to kiss all Bernard's friends.
Not on the mouth. And anyway, when the bride kisses the friends of the groom, it's in front of her husband. He's there watching.
I never thought that quite fair, have you? There are particular circumstances. Ours, for example.
I don't see that our case is so special. In fact, I think we should both feel very guilty. We are all alone in my fiancé's flat.
Please don't make a tragedy of it. It's not enormously important.
Then why are you insisting?
Because we're from Aix.
But not the same Aix. Not the same Aix at all. Aix-la Chapelle.
Aix. All you talk about is Aix. Can't you allow yourself one innocent kiss?
It would be the second.
I didn't count the first. That was just my way of saying hello.
You really are very incorrigible.
You really are very beautiful.
But I am engaged to Bernard.
Exactly. You won't get another chance, and nor will I. If we lived in America, we could kiss each other at the drop of a hat. And it wouldn't be wrong in America, why should it be wrong here? After all, America's a great country.
So is Germany.
She kisses him.
You see? We're a great country too.
You crept up on me again. I wasn't expecting it. Where are you going?
I'm just leaving you. Otherwise, you'll end up persuading me that American fiancés always kiss their fiancés' best friends 25 times on the mouth, and I'm not sure that's not true.
Well, no, I've heard cases where...
No, shut up. What you're doing isn't right.
You're just afraid that I managed to convince you.
No, but you do have advantages. You're charming and quite funny, so I need to be careful. And I love Bernard. There, auf Wiedersehen.
Gretchen.
She goes into the stage right room and shuts the door just as Bertha comes in with cigarettes.
Here we are.
Who?
No, the cigarettes are for Miss Gretchen. She's arrived, you know. The German.
I know I've seen her.
Oh, really? Is she in the bedroom then?
Yes, she is.
Fine.
No, it's all right. I'll give him the Bertha.
You?
Yes, me.
You've introduced yourself then, have you?
Yes, we have.
Then I suppose it's all right if you give her the cigarettes.
She gives him the cigarettes.
Of course it's all right, Bertha. Thanks, Bertha. I can manage, Bertha. Haven't you got anything to do?
Well, as a matter of fact, at this particular moment, I haven't.
Well, off you go.
Does Sir wish me out of the way?
No. You see.
I see very well. I see you want me to go away.
No, I don't care what you do, but there's nothing to do here.
No, nor anywhere else.
Well, find something. What are you waiting for, Bertha?
Nothing.
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 Robert crosses to door 1 and knocks.
What is it?
It's me, Robert.
No, I'm resting. Leave me alone.
I've got cigarettes for you.
Oh, good. Come in.
Here we are, here we are, here we are.
He goes into the bedroom. Short pause.
Oh, no. No, you're not starting that again.
But really?
You should die of shame.
But
Door slams behind him just as Bernard appears with Gabriella.
Ciao!
We've come back.
Yes, here I am again.
you.
They transferred me to Super Cavalli, and she's so fast now with the new engines. We can fly nonstop, so I don't need to leave until tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Fab, eh?
Fab, yes. Really fab.
So we came back.
Yes, so I see.
So what's the matter?
The matter.
Yes, you look very worried.
Worried. I'm not worried. Are you worried?
No.
Aren't you pleased to see me?
Yes, of course I am. I am delighted to see you.
We can spend the evening together, and I'll have the whole night with my darling Bernard.
As a matter of fact, I've been thinking. I thought it might be fun to go away for the night to Saint-Germain-en-Laye or somewhere.
That's a splendid idea. An absolutely marvelous idea. Saint-Germain-en-Laye.
But why Saint Germain?
Well, Saint-Germain or somewhere else. It would make a nice change for you.
But I'm perfectly happy here at home.
Yes, yes, of course you are. But think of the country. The air is so good at Saint Germain. You can really breathe there into your lungs.
No, it would be awfully mean to leave you here all alone on your first day in Paris.
Oh, don't worry about me. You go. I'm used to being on my own. I'm used to it. So why don't you go straight off into the country right now?
Right now? No, we'll go later after dinner at about 2300 hours, 11 o'clock.
Oh no.
Oh, no. What do you mean, oh, no? There's no hurry.
Oh yes.
Oh, what do you mean, oh yes?
Oh yes. Oh yes. I mean, dinner in the country. Oh yes, under a tree, surrounded by flowers, little rabbits, all this time of year. It'll be idyllic. Absolutely not to miss.
Yes, but I really would prefer to stay home. I'm not home so often.
I'll tell you what, my darling. We'll have dinner here, and then have the night in the country. It'll do us good. We'll get there at around 11.
You must go there for dinner now. Bernard, don't be like that. That'll do you even more good. Amazing amount of good. More good than you could possibly imagine. And frankly, you're looking a bit pale.
Me?
Yes, you. You are definitely looking pale.
Oh, it's nothing. I'll redo my makeup.
No.
What? What is it?
There's no need for her to redo her makeup. She was just in a bad light. Now I can see you properly and you're looking really good.
Even so, perhaps a little touch of powder.
She starts towards the door again.
No, I assure you. Don't touch a thing. I forbid it. You are perfect as you are.
Oh, isn't he a darling?
Well, he's a good bloke, aren't you?
More than you think.
But don't you know, Roberto, it's a woman's right to make up her face before dinner.
Yes, other women perhaps, but not you. You're superb, sensational, an absolute miracle.
What's this, a declaration of love?
Yeah, you're getting a bit of a steak. Calm down.
I'm extremely calm. I'm just saying you both look as if you should have dinner and spend the night in the country.
He's right, you know.
Thank you.
About the night, anyway. We'll go around 11.
I don't know what's gotten into you all of a sudden. You can't stand the countryside.
Yeah, that's true. Usually I hate it there, but
But you're so wrong.
yes, it's so wrong of me. That's why every now and again, when there's an opportunity,
A perfect opportunity.
You know what? You're making me think you don't want me to sleep here tonight.
No, no. What on earth do you mean?
yeah, what on earth do you mean? He's only thinking of you.
That's right, I'm only thinking of you and you.
Under that, I suppose it might do us both good. Sleeping with the windows open, listening to the wind and the chestnut trees.
Oh, dear me, yes, so good.
Yes, yes. We'll leave at about 11 o'clock.
Now, go now. Don't waste a second. Every second of greenery does you good, and a single second miss could be fatal for your health. You could die.
You could tell you've just come up from the provinces, you know. You're so enthusiastic.
I'm saying all this for you. It's nothing to do with me.
Right. Anyway, I'm going to redo my makeup.
She goes towards the door again.
No!
What?
Let her if she wants to. You should never contradict a woman.
Yes, you should.
Why?
Yes, why?
You're making this difficult. You should really try and understand.
Understand what?
Yes, I don't understand.
Look, when I arrived, you said to me, "How are you? And so nice to see you." Now you said that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I did, and it's true.
Good. Then you said, "Go to the station, get your bags, and when you get back, Robert, you can have that room."
Our bedroom.
Did I say that?
You did. You said, "It's really my room."
No, but wait a minute. What I said was.
Bernard!
What I said was.
Bernard! What I lied to you, Bernard. Sorry.
Oh, you must be confused. That's our room. Gabriella's and mine.
But that was the whole point. You said you can have our room so you'll feel perfectly at home. Settle in.
I don't remember.
Then you got a short memory.
Right. Well, possibly, but it's different now. Gabriella's come back, so you'll have to give us back our room.
No.
What?
Why not?
I'm just getting settled in. I've unpacked one of my bags. All my little personal things are all over the place. It's embarrassing.
I wouldn't look at them.
Maybe, but I'm embarrassed. Put yourself in my position. I've unpacked one of my bags. Actually, I've opened all my cases. Everything's all over the place. Shoe trees, dental floss, scissors, photograph. And to see you so ravishing coming into my bedroom like that, you see, I'm a young man. I was brought up by the Holy Fathers.
All right, all right. If that's how you feel, I'll go to the guest room. Really, Bernard, you have the most extraordinary friends.
She just takes her Alitalia shoulder bag and goes out door 7. Are you out of your mind? What's wrong with you?
And Gretchen, you're German? Have you forgotten her?
Of course not, but she won't be here until after 11.
Oh, that's what you think, is it?
Don't you remember? She rang to say she was going to be late.
Yes, and while you were out, she rang back to say she was going to be here early.
Really? How early?
How early? She's here, in there.
Oh my God. Why didn't you say so, you cretin?
Cretin! Where, when, how? In front of the other one? I spent 10 minutes struggling to get you to go out for dinner. But you, oh no, you had to economize. You had to eat here.
Well, how was I supposed to know?
You could start by listening to me while I'm talking. Really, it's too much, this.
Yeah, okay.
Never mind, okay. You might be grateful for my efforts to save you, but instead, you shout at me.
No.
Oh, yes. It's too much. You turned on me.
Never.
You did. You turned on me.
I didn't understand.
No, really. I've had enough. You're on your own. I'm off. I'm finished. I'm going to a hotel. I'll send for my trunk and you can fend for yourself with your international harem.
Calm down. We mustn't get so worked up.
I'm not getting worked up. I'm perfectly calm. But I know what I'm doing. I'm going.
You wouldn't do that.
Yes, I would.
You would be such a bastard.
So I'm a bastard, am I?
No, I didn't mean it.
You did.
Well, I'm sorry. Sorry, Robert, Robbie, Bobby, Bob. Forgive me.
You apologize?
I apologize.
Sincerely.
Sincere.
All right, then. I'll stay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Don't mention it.
What do we do? What do we do? Nothing like this has ever happened before. Never, never, never.
Well, I'm amazed. But keep calm, Bernard. Let's try to sort it out. Right, I know. You get out of here with Gabriella before Gretchen comes out of there. I'll tell Gretchen you've been called away on business.
That's it. You look after her, and I'll take Gabriella to Saint Germain. Tomorrow morning, she'll fly off, and everything will be back to normal.
As long as she really does fly off this time. Because Gretchen's staying here for 3 days.
Gretchen comes out of the bedroom.
Bernard Liebling, oh, you've come back.
Yes, I have. Just now.
I am so happy.
So am I. But now I'm afraid. I have to go. Guy, I've got to go out again.
No.
Afraid so.
Then I'll come with you.
No, it can't be done.
Can't be done.
What?
Can't be done.
Look, do you mind?
You two have met then.
Yes. Yes. So I can't come with you?
No, it's business.
You know what it's like.
Leave us alone, can't you?
Me?
Yes. Go to your room.
My room?
Yes.
Certainly.
Oh, he can stay. He won't be in the way.
He will.
But he's a friend, and I've got to go out. Bertha enters.
Ah, you've come back, sir.
Apparently.
Miss Gretchen gave you quite a surprise, I expect.
Oh, yes.
Will you be eating at home, sir?
No, I can't make it. But my friend will be eating with Miss Gretchen, if that's all right, darling.
Without you?
But I'll be back straight away. Well, as soon as I can.
Well, then I don't want any dinner. I'll just have a bath and wait for you in bed.
If you like.
I adore you. And did you know that I've got 3 whole days this time?
That's good news.
Oh, yes, indeed. It is very good news.
What's it got to do with you?
I'm so happy for everybody.
Isn't that nice of him? He's participating.
He certainly is.
Now you go and have your bath, darling. I'll give you a kiss before I go.
I'll have a little one on account now, please.
Quick.
Quick? Quick? What do you mean, quick?
He's right. Gotta get on. There. Have a nice bath. Have a nice bath.
I won't be long.
She goes into the bathroom and the door shuts the moment Gabriella comes in for the bedroom.
I knew I was right. I look an absolute fright.
Oh, Miss is still here.
Yes, Bertha. As you see, I don't take off until tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh, sir, Miss is here.
She turns and
Two.
gestures towards the bathroom.
2?
Well
Why
spotted.
2? Why 2?
Oh, I mean, with sir and sir. You know, 2. Oh, sir.
Yes, what? What is it? Is something wrong?
Oh, no. I'm not well, sir.
Give her a cognac.
Cognac.
Okay.
She looks as though she's had a shock.
No.
Here, drink this.
Gives her a glass, she drinks.
Thank you, sir.
Go on, get going, go on.
Huh? Oh, yeah, let's go.
Go where?
To dinner al fresco.
Yes, under a tree.
No, I'd rather stay here. I told you.
Well, what for? I'd like to take you out. I need the fresh air.
Then you go out and get it. Your friend can keep me company.
What, me and you? Out of the question.
What do you mean, me and you, out of the question?
I've got to go out too, and I've got a terrible headache.
Well, you'd better go and get some fresh air with Bernard. I'm staying here.
Darling, don't you ever want to do anything else but sit at home and slop around in slippers?
Look, I cover 300,000 miles a year. I change to... it's a change. It's a change to slip around in slippers. I like it. You
This is no time.
don't muddle me.
Think of all that lovely fresh air.
We fly at 23,000 feet. I get enough fresh air. For once, I've got a night at home, and this is where I'm going to stay.
But darling,
No, I won't listen to another word. I've made up my mind. Feeling better, Bertha?
A little better. It's all this coming and going. I'm overworked. Probably.
Do you feel strong enough to cook dinner?
You want to eat here?
No.
See.
we're going out.
I'm going out too. We're going out. Everyone's going out.
But Sir just told me you'd be dining here.
I changed my mind. I'm allowed, aren't I?
Yes, he's changed his mind. He's allowed, isn't he?
Fine, right?
So what's for dinner?
Frankfurters.
What?
Nothing to do with me. I don't make up the menus. I just carry out orders.
Did you ask for Frankfurters?
Yeah. No, it was Robin.
Me?
Yeah. Don't you remember after you went there, you said you'd never eat anything else?
Where?
Frankfurt?
Oh, yes. Frankfurters.
But haven't you got anything else, Bertha?
Sauerkraut.
But I detest sauerkraut.
So off you go to Saint Germain.
Yes. Come on.
Ah, the countryside. There's nothing like it.
All right, no need to get into all that. You win. We'll go up to Saint Germain and come back here for dinner.
We'll see. We'll see. Come on then. Let's get going. I'm starving hungry, and by the time we get there.
Are you coming with us?
Yes,
No! He's staying here.
I am.
Yes, you are.
So you're not going out now?
Well, no. I'm not going out now. I'm feeling much better. I'm staying here. I am.
You see? Right. Let's go.
Oh, my bag.
She goes into door 7 and shuts the door. Oh my God!
I can't find my loofah.
Shh.
What?
Keep your voice down. He's got a headache.
What?
You've got a headache.
I've got a headache.
Oh, my poor darling. I know what you need. I'll get you an aspirin.
Goes toward door 7.
Get a couple. Give me a couple too.
I think there's some in the spare room.
No.
No. I know. What about a bath?
She's only just had one, you fool.
Have another one.
I've not had one yet. The water's too hot.
Get back quickly before it gets too cold.
Yeah, it gets cold very quickly in this place.
You won't go away?
No. Later. He pushes her towards the bathroom and she goes in at the moment. Gabriella comes back with her bag. Bernard continues, but in song. Later, we're going to the country.
Sir, do you mind if I help myself?
Oh, no, go ahead.
I'll have one as well, Bertha.
Are you feeling ill again?
I'm a bit dizzy.
Probably a storm coming.
Any minute now.
Well, if we're going to a storm, we're not going out.
Oh, yes, we are. Storm in the countryside? You don't want to miss that.
Muy Dio. All right, see you later.
Gabriella exits.
That's right.
I'm right behind you.
And for heaven's sake, keep her at Saint Germain.
Don't worry. She gets back here over my dead body. What a mess. I think I'm having a panic attack.
Whatever you do, don't panic. Bon appetit.
Thanks. Same to you.
Bernard, come now, or I won't go.
She goes out again as Gretchen enters from the bathroom.
It's still too hot.
What is?
My bath.
Well, blow on it.
You're going now.
I'll be back. But he's staying here. He's charming.
See you soon.
See you soon. Bernard exits upstage, and Gretchen goes back into the bathroom.
Well done, sir. I go a long way to see something like that again. Congratulations. Cheers.
Cheers.
We've earned this.
We certainly have.
Telephone rings. Bertha answers it.
Hello? Yes, I'll take it. A message from Miss Gloria Hawkins. Storm over North Atlantic. Stop. Turning back. Stop. We'll be in Paris at 2200 hours. Do you mean tonight? Anything else? Love and kisses, Gloria. Did you hear that?
Every word.
Drink up. We are in for a stormy night.
Could be.
Now, you must admit, sir, it's no life for a maid here.
Not for a maid, no. But for a man, a real one, seems pretty sensational.
Curtain. Act 3. Gretchen comes out of the dining room, followed by Robert.
Yes, yes. Well, say what you like. It's just my opinion. Sauerkraut has to be heavy on the digestion.
Absolutely not.
Bertha enters behind them.
Don't suppose you'll be requiring coffee with you?
No, Berta. You know very well, not for me. Never in the evening.
Very well, miss.
Yes, I'll have some, Bertha. Otherwise, that sauerkraut will give me nightmares.
It's nearly 2200 hours, sir.
Yes, yes. Hurry up, hurry up.
Bertha exits.
If you're trying to annoy me by denigrating German food, I might as well tell you that it's pointless. You're wasting your time.
Not denigrating anything. It's just that pickled cabbage weighs me down a bit.
Nobody seems to get nightmares in Germany.
I expect you're used to it. But me not having any German origins, I think I'll have some trouble.
You don't know what you're talking about. Sauerkraut is an outstanding dish. In fact, we eat it throughout the country. That proves people like it.
Well, I'm not saying people don't like it. I'm saying it's heavy. That's all.
When it's nicely prepared and served in chilled wine, it's delicious.
It is delicious, but heavy. It sends all the blood to my head, don't you find?
No.
Bertha enters with a cup of coffee on a tray.
Here we are, sir. And if you want my advice, you'll drink it while it's hot, because sauerkraut... Ooh.
Thanks, Bertha.
Berta,
Miss?
when did Bernard say he'd be back?
He had things to do, and
I wasn't talking to you. I was speaking to Berta. Well?
Well, I know when Monsieur Bernard went out, but I won't know when he'll be back until he's back.
Thank you, Berta.
I mean, he doesn't tell me everything.
Well, he might have told me.
Well, yes, but it all happened so sudden. Something unforeseen. Isn't that so, sir?
Yes, that's right, Bertha. That's the unforeseen happens. It's something you just don't foresee.
Of course not, as it's unforeseen, you see?
Because if we'd been able to foresee it, it would have been unforeseen. It would have been... What had it been, Bertha?
Different.
That's right. That's it. Different.
You see?
Yes. Thank you, Berta. I do see. Thank you.
Don't mention it, miss. Don't mention it.
She does a physical reminder of Gloria's imminent arrival and goes out door 3.
If it hadn't been for that sauerkraut, don't you know I would have enjoyed myself very much tonight?
Why?
Well, Bernard wasn't here. It was very nice. Just the two of us.
Oh, please, don't waste your efforts.
Oh, don't get angry. Come on. Give me a little smile. You know, you're really very pretty for a...
For a German girl, is that it? Is that what you're going to say?
No, not at all. You misinterpret me.
Do you really think I can't see what you're up to? All through dinner, you never stopped winking at me. And those bizarre and cryptic little smiles.
Not at all.
Don't deny it. You're wooing me scandalously. You're hanging round me like a caveman round his fire.
I can't help it if I like you so much.
Oh, that's no reason. And even if you do like me so much, I don't like you. So, good night.
Wait. Let's be sensible. Let's be really grown up about this. I know what we should do.
Oh, really? What?
We should go out together.
At this time?
It's not too late.
It's dark. You can't see a thing.
Who needs to see? It's just for a breather. Everything absolutely above board, of course.
Of course.
There's no risk. You're big enough. I mean, capable enough to look after yourself. If you really think I'll make a pass at you.
I forbid you to make a pass at me.
But it's only for a bit of fun.
Yes, but I know all about French fun. It's a dangerous kind of fun.
Dangerous. Not for you. You have
Right.
Bernard.
Right. I have Bernard. But even if it's not dangerous in the first place, it doesn't appeal to me. And in the second, I think it's dishonest.
When you kissed me,
By mistake.
you kissed me twice.
The first time by mistake, and the second because of your despicable, insufferable, detestable, deplorable blackmail. But I won't be blackmailed anymore. Ugh, are you in some sort of grip of an obsession?
No. I think it's that sauerkraut. But yes, I am obsessed with you, romantically obsessed.
Romantic. Oh, I must say you look romantic lying there all red and congested.
It's just the way I like to go out to get some fresh air.
I'm not stopping you.
But not without you. Oh, come on. Be an angel.
You won't make a pass?
I promise, I swear. How could I with this wind? Word of honor.
All right. We'll just pop out for an hour and straight back.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
He flings himself on her.
Put
Oh,
me down. Word of honor indeed. My mother warned me about men like you.
please, I got carried away. Forgive me. I was just thrilled that you agreed with me for once.
Yes. When we were out in the country in the dark, in your car, I suppose you'd get carried away again. You'd pounce on me.
Pounce on you in my car?
I
Impossible.
don't believe you. No, I don't believe you anymore.
I haven't got a car. We'll take a taxi and there will be a driver. I can say to him, this lady is rather nervous. Would you mind coming and sitting in the back with us?
I'm not going. I've had enough. You come in here like some dreadful. Think up all sorts of devilish plots, try and get me away from my fiancé and up some pitch black country lane. Will you want me to go out?
Yes.
Right. I'll go fetch my jacket and go on my own.
Listen. Lipchen.
Don't you lipchin me.
Let me Lipchen you.
How dare you be so familiar?
Lipchen, Lipchen.
Can I take the coffee away?
Yes. Gretchen, listen to me.
I will not listen to you. I shall never listen to you again. You vandal.
He goes out, slamming the door and leaving her bag.
Bit upset, is she?
Yes, a bit. She's a lovely person now.
Oh, yes. She is nice, I suppose. Is she going out or not?
Yes.
Oh, good. Are you going with her?
No, she won't let me.
Oh, dear. My poor sir. It looks like you'll have to deal with the American then.
Me? Oh, no.
What else can you do, sir?
Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. I can desert Bernard.
Gloria enters in uniform.
Hi.
Hi!
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, my dear little birdie. Oh, it's so nice to be home again.
So, what happened with the flight, miss?
There was a terrible storm over the North Atlantic and we had to turn back. Isn't that marvelous? Another whole night at home. Where's Bernard?
He had to go out.
On business.
Not for long, I hope.
Oh, no, not for long.
And how have you got on since I left this morning?
It's been quite dull, really.
Cozy here, isn't it? Home sweet home. Everything's so calm.
Calm, isn't it? Really calm, Bertha.
Calm as calm can be.
Gloria goes towards door 1. Robert dashes and stops her.
I'm famished.
Where are you going?
I want to get out of this uniform.
Opposite.
What do you mean, opposite?
Go in the room. Opposite.
Me?
Yes.
What for?
To get out of your uniform.
But my room, Bernard's and mine, is this one.
Yes, I know. But he's given it to me.
What?
Yes, he said.
Yes, that's true.
He said since Gloria's in America and you're my best friend, you could have my room.
Oh.
Yes, he's right. That's what he said.
So I moved in there, you see.
Well, move out again because I'm back.
Can't be done.
That's right. Can't be done.
What a way to behave. Listen, I'm back. Give me back my room.
I have to wait till Bernard gets back.
Yes, sir. Mr. Bernard gave orders that he just wouldn't do to cross him.
No, it wouldn't.
This is unbelievable. Is it the man or the woman who gives orders in the home?
It's
The man.
No, it's not. It's the woman.
Oh, come on.
And I happen to be the mistress of this house.
No comment.
In America, the woman of the house gives the orders, and the man keeps his mouth shut. He obeys with no argument.
No argument?
No argument. The man makes the money, and the woman is the brains. That's how it is in America. So let me go into my bedroom, and you go in the opposite one.
Yes. But we happen to be in France here, aren't we, Bertha?
Yes, we most certainly are.
Well, in France, it's the man who gives the orders. Sorry about that.
You're wrong. Look, I'm starving, but as soon as I've had a coffee and something to eat, you and I are going to have a little talk, and I'll bet you $50 to a franc that you're going to agree with me before you're very much older.
We'll see.
What have you got to eat, Bertie?
Frankfurters. Prime quality.
And sauerkraut.
Any whipped cream?
Yes, for pudding.
No, to eat with the frankfurters and sauerkraut.
Oh. You eat what you want.
Lay a place in here.
No, can't be done. Can it, Bertha?
No, it can't. Come into the kitchen with me, miss, and we'll sort it out together.
Okay. You stay right there. We're going to have a little talk.
She goes out just as Gretchen enters door 1 in uniform.
Sauerkraut and whipped cream coming up.
Oh, yes, please, Bertha. I love some more sauerkraut and whipped cream.
Bertha exits.
Right. I'm off.
Me too.
Oh, no, leave me alone. I don't trust you at all anymore.
Where are you going?
Out. Is that clear?
What should I tell Bernard?
Tell him I've gone out.
But he told me to look after you.
Yes, you have a curious way of looking after me and a curious look in your wicked chestnut eyes.
Hazel. They're Hazel. It says so on my passport. Come and look at them and you'll see they're Hazel.
No, thank you. I can see you well enough from here.
Gretchen crosses the front door. She sees TWA bag on the desk chair.
What's this TWA bag doing here?
It's mine.
Yours? Funny sort of bag for a man to have.
I keep little things in it.
If you were patriotic, you'd keep your little things in an Air France bag.
I never thought of that.
You're all the same. Insensitive, unthinking, and unpatriotic.
She exits just as Gloria returns.
Is it normal in France for men to go through ladies' handbags?
What?
Why are you going through my bag?
Me?
Yes, you.
Why on earth would you ask me that?
Because I see you clutching it.
Me? So I am. I'm clutching it.
There's no money in it. I pay everything by check. There's a Parker pen, a lipstick, and a few little personal things for the night. That's all. You can believe me.
But of course I believe you.
Well, then let it go.
What? Oh, of course. I'm still clutching it. You left it on the chair and I just came along to pick it up as I sat down. I mean, I didn't really want to sit on top of it. Here I was clutching it. It's stupid, really. You don't really think I was going to go through your bag, do you?
No. Just kidding. Drink?
Okay,
Scotch?
thanks.
Have you thought about it?
But what?
What I was just saying about American women giving the orders.
Oh, yes. Yes, I agree.
So you've changed your mind.
Have I?
For things to go smoothly, the woman has to give the orders, and Bernard agrees.
Well, there we are then. Everything's perfect.
And so, if I wanted to make myself at home in my bedroom, I would make myself at home.
Yes, yes. Right away. Why not?
And without waiting for Bernard to get back.
No. Make yourself at home.
She goes out, slamming the door. Gloria returns almost at once, holding the Lufthansa handbag.
What's this Lufthansa bag doing here?
That bag? It's mine! It's mine!
Oh,
I keep my little things for the night in it. My pajamas, my toothbrush, spare pair of socks, toothpaste, shaving brush, you know.
whose are these?
Those are mine.
Yours?
Yes, those are mine.
Oh. Oh, I see. You're a very interesting kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
I can see you're all settled in my room, and Bernard did give it to you, so I'll let you stay there.
That's not necessary.
You know, I'll even give you a TWA bag to put your things in.
That's very kind of you, Gloria. But mine will do me for a while yet.
There's no way you're having a bag from a German company. Look at ours. There's a little pocket inside with a zipper. It's really handy.
I see. I see.
What's yours like inside?
Oh, mine's got some pockets. This sort of pocket, that sort of pockets, and those sort of pockets. It's full of pockets. Stuffed with pockets. It's made of pockets. It's a pocket bag.
My dear Robert, it would make me very happy if you accept my bag as a gift.
Well, it'll make you happy.
That's right. A man mustn't refuse a present from an American woman.
Oh, really? Why is that?
It's very rare for an American woman to give presents, but you said no when I wanted to go into my own bedroom. So you're not a baby. It takes a man to say no.
Oh, I see. I understand. Yes, well, a man, yes, I think.
You know, people wonder why America is such a great country.
Yes, people do wonder.
Well, it's quite simply because American men stay babies all their lives.
As long as that?
The Kinsey report proved it.
Did it?
In my country, the woman is stronger than the man because he always says yes to her. And so by demanding more every day, she can make the man work his way to total exhaustion.
They don't mind.
Oh, they mind. But one little mutiny and we're off to Reno. You can get a divorce in 6 weeks for mental cruelty. And that means alimony.
What happens if they don't pay it?
Jail.
Jail.
So, to avoid going to jail, they pay up, and to pay up, they have to work. They have to produce. This ensures a stable economy, and that's why America is such a great country.
Although he could produce while in jail, baskets, espadrilles, little rubber like things. Poor Bernard.
Why?
You're gonna marry him.
Never.
Why not?
He's a Frenchman. He's grown up. He might argue with me, and I couldn't take that. I shall just have to find an American. But I shall always love Bernard.
So you'll marry an American, but you won't necessarily love him.
How could I? How can you love a man who spends his whole time working?
It's not impossible.
Oh, say that again.
What?
It's not impossible.
Why?
Well, your lips are just so cute when you say it.
Really?
Truly. Say it again.
What was it again?
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
Oh, your mouth really is a gorgeous shape.
Really?
Yes. Say it again.
Again,
Yes, please. For me.
it's not impossible.
Ah, there they go again. It's like a tiny flower opening.
You're embarrassing me.
No, honestly. Say, have you ever kissed an American woman?
No, and aches, the chance never really came up.
That's a great shame. We Americans are like the French, really. Very rational about love.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Well,
Well, what?
what do you think?
It's hard to say.
Staggered by my astonishing technique?
No, I wouldn't go that far. It's difficult to say when you're not expecting it.
Oh, right. So you're expecting it now.
Why? Are you going to do it again?
I want you to tell me what you think of my technique.
Oh, well, I'm no expert.
That's why it's interesting.
But we're not going to kiss just like that, are we? For no reason?
Are you crazy?
Why?
Well, I don't love you.
I see.
I just love your mouth.
Oh, right.
And there's nothing between the two of us, is there?
Well, no, nothing at all.
No emotion.
Not one.
We can kiss, technically, to formulate an opinion. A technical opinion. Right, are you ready?
Yes, go for it.
Right.
She kisses him. Doorbell rings.
Well,
Oh, definitely better than the first time.
you think?
Yes, and I was expecting it too. I didn't even have the benefit of the element of surprise.
And how did you find it, technically?
Was that the classic American technique?
Yes.
It's really very impressive. Actually made my ears ring a bit.
Really? Well, how about this?
She kisses him again. Doorbell rings again, and Bertha enters and crosses to answer it.
That's a very depressing sight.
Exits upstage.
Well,
Oh no, that was really good. Congratulations. They made my ears ring even louder. I even heard voices.
well, I'm so glad you liked it. So glad. Say it again.
It's not impossible.
Oh, I can't resist it.
She kisses him again.
Gloria, can't you see all this technique will end up by giving me ideas?
Oh, but you mustn't get any ideas.
No ideas.
No. The technique of the kiss is based on not having any ideas.
Not having any ideas.
No.
But what's the point of it then?
It helps to pass the time.
It helps to pass the time.
When you're with people you don't much care for, can't always be playing gin rummy.
I can't play gin rummy at all.
So when you come across someone with such a cute little mouth like yours, well, it's a good chance to get in some practice. Right, are you ready?
Ready?
She kisses him just as Bernard enters. I forgot my keys. You shouldn't be here.
You who? Yes, here I am. Hello, Bernard, darling.
Bertha didn't tell me you were back.
But I rang and you'd gone out. There was a snowstorm. We had to turn back.
Yeah, right.
Yes, stroke of luck, wasn't it? A snowstorm.
Thank you, Bertha. Bertha exits.
Where were you?
Out. Held up by business.
You seem on edge.
No, everything's all right. Everything all right?
Splendid.
Good. So no slip-ups. From a business point of view,
Not for the moment.
In fact, your friend and I were just having a fascinating chat.
Chat. Yes, just having a chat while we waited for you to get back.
well, I'm back now.
Lovely to see you.
And I'm going to interrupt your little chat so you can come out with me and spend the night at St. Germain.
Me?
No, you fool, Gloria.
Why?
Sudden inspiration.
A very good idea.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll make a change.
It's awfully sweet of you, darling, but I'm much too tired. Let's stay here. I'll have a bath and we can go to bed. And we'll have enough change of scene as it is. And as you've given our room to your friend, we could try this room over here.
No. I remember something. You can't use that room.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
You told Bertha she could sleep in there.
I did.
Yes. Don't you remember?
Instead of sleeping in her own room? Why?
Yeah, why?
Why? It's perfectly reasonable.
Yes, that's it. You're right, I remember now. Bertha fancied a bit of change too.
That's right. It's natural.
You're traveling all the time. You don't realize.
That's right. And she gets jealous.
So she decided she wanted to travel to across the flat.
Where would you have slept if I hadn't come back?
Me? Over there. In that one?
That little courtyard room.
Yeah, that's right. There's less noise in there, and since I find noise stressful, I was very glad to have a change as well. So let's go to Saint Germain.
No, darling, it's late. Let's stay here. I'll have a bath and we'll go to bed in the little courtyard room. It's so exciting, don't you think?
No, it's not.
No, absolutely not.
Bertha enters.
Will that be all, sir?
Yes, that's fine. Thank you.
Is the bed made up in the little courtyard room?
No, miss.
Well, if Bernard's friend is having our room, where are we going to sleep?
Oh, yes. Sir's given, right. Well, over there, I suppose.
No.
No.
You don't imagine we're all going to tuck in with you, Bertha?
With me?
Well, you are sleeping in there.
Me?
Of course you asked me yourself.
Did I?
Yes, for a change of scenery.
Me?
Yes, you. Because you were jealous.
Yes. Clear?
No.
Yes.
Right.
So go and make the courtyard room.
Very good, sir.
Come on. I'll help you, Bertie.
That's very kind. I'm a little bewildered at the moment.
Oh, I know. If I were here all the time, things would be different.
They exit door 5. Where is she?
Who?
Gabriella.
How should I know? Didn't you take her to Saint Germain?
I tried, but it just couldn't be done. She made a scene at the restaurant right in the middle of the meal. She upped and walked out on me. By the time I got into the street, she'd vanished.
No. Right.
Where's Gretchen?
Going out for a walk.
Well, that's all right then. Now all I've got to do is get Gloria out to the country, trees, chestnut, the birds, until tomorrow.
You want to watch that, Bernard? People will think you're a real maniac.
What else can I do? Now, if Gabriella comes back, I can't be here. And you know nothing about it.
What happened if Gretchen comes back too? What do I say?
You say whatever you like.
Easy for you to say. I'm the one who has to do all the talking.
I'm sorry, but I'm having a nervous breakdown. How about you?
No, I'm fine. It's a big change it makes, obviously, but it's quite interesting. Sometimes thrilling, always varied, and exciting. I met lots of interesting new people. Of course, there are risks, but there's no risk, there's no pleasure, and you wanted pleasure.
Gloria returns with Bertha.
It's a sweet little room, so calm and tranquil, much better than the country.
No, darling, the chestnut trees, the wind, door slams off stage. What was that?
The wind,
The front door.
She exits.
the front door.
Front door. I just realized, darling, I've never seen inside this little room. He pushes her ahead of him into the room and shuts the door behind them at the moment that Gabriella bursts onto the stage.
Where is he?
Who?
Where is Bernard?
I thought he was with you at Saint Germain.
What is it with this countryside craze? All through the journey, all through the meal, all Bernard would do was babble about fresh air and chestnut trees. He went on and on just as though he was trying to hide something.
Really? What could he have to hide, don't you think?
That's just it. I know he's hiding something. I know him. But this insistence is infuriating. The more people to tell me to do something, the less I want to do it. That's how I am. It's my nature.
Yes, of course.
She wanders towards door 1.
That's my room.
What?
My room?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry. I don't know where I am anymore. I'm so annoyed.
Now, you mustn't be.
He got on my nerves so much, I didn't even finish dinner. I went out for some fresh air, and when I got back to the restaurant, he'd gone. Don't you think that's outrageous?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Well, perhaps he fancied some air too. And perhaps after you left, he went back. Perhaps you're upset too. He loves you.
But I love him too. Anyway, we wouldn't have these problems if we were all together all the time. I know he's here all alone when I'm on the other end of the world. I wonder what he's doing. I worry.
But he worries too. I'm sure that's why he was so keen to take you off to the country to sort out all the worrying.
That would be so simple if only he'd marry me.
Simple, yes, absolutely.
I mean, it's really too stupid to spend all the time apart.
Stupid.
Never mind. When we're married, it'll all change, right? Well, good night, little Robert.
She finds a Lufthansa handbag.
What's that Lufthansa bag doing here?
It's mine. It's mine.
Yours.
Yes. I used to keep my little things for the night in. My pajamas, socks, spare pair of toothbrushes.
How weird.
It's not illegal, isn't it?
No, of course not. But it's a woman's bag. See, so seeing you holding it, it looks funny. Looks like you don't mind, but I'm going to bed.
Off you go.
And when Bernard gets here, tell him to come and say sorry, and tell him he's made me very unhappy.
I'll tell him. If I see him.
Thanks. Good night, little Robert.
Good
Yes,
night. Good night.
Hearing Gloria coming back, he puts Gretchen's bag back in the stage right bedroom. Gloria coming out of the bedroom with Bernard. She's in a flimsy robe with her shower cap in her hand.
Let me go. No, darling, I see absolutely no point in taking off to the countryside when we're so cozy here. Robert, don't you think it's ridiculous?
Oh, me? You know, I don't have a view.
He agrees with me, of course.
But it would be so much nicer.
Oh, she is.
Oh, that's you. Sorry.
But it would be so much nicer.
No, I adore that sweet little bedroom, and now I'm going to have a bath.
She goes off door 5. Sheer stubbornness. Honestly, you can't make them do anything.
Gabriella?
Gabriella.
At the front door. We had a choice between Gretchen or Gabriella. It was Gabriella.
Pointing to door 7. Oh my God. What are we going to do? It can't go on like this. It's going to fall apart at any moment.
You must take hold of yourself, Bernard. This is no time to panic. This is a time for resilience, aggression. You must put on a strong, aggressive front. Just remember, Gloria and Gabriella are just behind those doors. And any minute now, Gretchen will return. It's Gabriella.
Gabriella enters in her nightclothes.
So you've come back, have you? How dare you?
Come back.
After leaving me in the middle of dinner.
But you left me.
I went back into the restaurant and you've gone.
Now, darling, just because we've all got a little hysterical.
We got hysterical, you got hysterical. Really, it's not enough to have a place of our own, a flat like this. We have to go tramping off into the country to sleep, just as though we're hiding away to make love.
It's so worked up.
Never mind, shh. I don't want to hide away to make love. You do, I suppose, because you're ashamed of not marrying me.
Look, it's very embarrassing having this scene in front of Robert.
I'm sure he agrees with me, don't you?
Oh, you know me. I keep out of love stories.
There, he said the word love. We ought to be proud of it. Tell everybody about it. Tell the world.
I agree. I absolutely agree, but just not so loud.
Bernard,
Bernard, not so loud.
Yes, all right. All right, please calm down.
Okay, fine. I'm going to calm down by having a bath.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because he's going to have one.
Am I?
Bernard pushes Robert to the door. Yes.
Surely he can have one after me.
No.
What?
I said no.
Well, really?
He's our guest. He said no.
But surely you can let me go first.
No. Everybody must take their turn in the queue.
Well, I must say your friend is terribly considerate, a gentleman, quite overpoweringly polite.
Gabriella, darling.
And you stand there and let him insult me.
Shush! Gabriella marches into her bedroom and slams the door behind her just as Gloria enters from the bathroom.
I really feel much better. Coming, darling?
In a minute, darling.
Yes, in a minute, darling.
Don't keep me waiting too long or I'll fall asleep.
No.
I've had a very tiring day, you know.
Me too.
And it's not over yet.
Do you have much more to do?
No. A few little things to Robert.
Not for too long, I hope.
No.
Good night, Robert dear.
Good
night.
night.
I'll be waiting for you.
Mm-hmm. Gloria goes out door 6.
You know, I've never seen a girl freshly bathed before. It's quite something.
Gloria's very special.
Yes, but Gretchen's not bad either.
Yeah. Personally, I prefer Gabriella.
She's irresistible too. It's a difficult choice. But you know, Bernard, I don't think we've got the time to grade them right now. In fact, hang on. Now that I think of it, the coast is clear now. Gabriella can have her bath. Go on, tell her. I hate for her to think that I wouldn't let her have her bath before mine.
No, you tell her. I'll check there's nothing left lying about. Bernard goes into the bathroom. Robert knocks on door 7.
What is it?
It's me, Robert.
What do you want?
You can have my turn in the bathroom.
Forget it.
Okay, all clear.
Okay, all clear. Come on, Gabriella.
Entering dressed for bed.
You are a very rude, unpleasant man.
Me?
No, listen, it was a joke. I got him to say he wanted a bath to see how you'd react.
Well, you saw.
I did. I adore you. There. Happy now?
I mean, if you can't have a laugh anymore.
You should have told me it was a joke. Then I'd have understood.
Yes, but that would have been funny for us. You see, because you would have gotten really annoyed.
It amuses you, does it? To see me getting really annoyed.
Yes. No. It amuses me to see Robert being amused because...
Because I'm annoyed.
No. Wait, that can't be right.
I am really terribly sorry.
And so am I. Please, Gabriella. He kisses her.
Well, all right, darling. Bernard, you really should marry me, you know.
But of course I will marry you. Of course I will. Sooner or later.
Do you think he ought to?
Oh, yes, absolutely. You're marvelous. He doesn't deserve you.
If you were in his place, would you marry me at once?
At once. I wouldn't have waited this long.
There, you see, your friend would have married me already.
Would you keep out of this?
What? She asked my opinion. I answered. I'm entitled to the opinion, aren't I?
Because I'm telling you, Bernard, you're made for marriage.
Me?
Yes, you're an old-fashioned stay-at-home. You like things to be nice and smooth. You hate complications. You're too nervy for them.
It's true. That's you to a T.
You think?
Don't you?
Yeah, maybe.
You see, you admit it yourself. Oh, I know you so well. You're a classic one-woman man. You're the prototype perfect husband.
Let's not get carried away.
Yeah, it's perhaps a little strong.
No, not at all. And I'll tell you why you hesitate to marry me.
Oh, really?
Yes, because you're honest and scrupulous. You want to be absolutely sure you can make me happy. There, isn't that it?
Ah, that's spot on. Psychologically speaking.
Yes, I say you hit the nail on the head.
I'm not an Italian woman for nothing. So when then?
When what?
When are we getting married?
Well, soon. Let's just wait a little longer.
You see, what did I say?
She kisses him.
Adorably scrupulous. You see how happy we'll be?
But we already are.
Once we're married, it'll be completely different. You'll see.
She exits the bathroom.
Completely different.
Oh, another day like this will kill me. How do you keep so calm about it all? It's unnatural.
No, it's a sign of a good nervous system, that's all. But of course, in your case, Bernard, to get you out of this situation you're in now, you need more than nerves, boyo. You probably need a miracle, some kind of divine intervention.
Enter Gretchen, door 4. Who are you? I mean, how are you, darling? It's so lovely to see you.
Bernard, I want to talk to you.
Of course. What's the matter? You don't look like yourself.
Are you all right?
As a matter of fact, I'm not.
Darling, what is it?
She's probably tired. Why don't you go and lie down?
A good idea. In here?
No.
In here?
No.
In here.
Yes.
No, leave me be. I'm dishonest.
You? Dishonest? What on earth do you mean? No one's more honest than you.
That's true.
You keep out of it.
Me?
Yes, you. It's because of you I'm dishonest.
Because of me.
Because of him?
Yes. I like your friend.
Me?
Him?
Yes, you.
Well, that's great. I like him too. He's a really good friend.
Yes, but I like him in a different way from the way you do.
A different way. What do you mean?
I like him more than I like you now.
But I'm absolutely...
Shut up. You know nothing.
Yes, shut up. Keep out of this.
Well, it seems to concern me, rather.
Yes, I kissed him.
You kissed her?
Well, that's to say.
Because I thought it was you.
Me?
Yes, from behind.
I see. From behind?
And then he wanted to, and I liked it. And I love him, Bernard.
Me? You love me.
Yes. So now I can't be your little fiancé from beyond the Rhine anymore. You understand, don't you?
Well, it's a bit sudden. Pushing it a bit, aren't you?
It's not my fault.
What about you? Do you love her?
Well, I really, 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 really like her.
Given the circumstances, I won't stand in your way.
Oh, thank you,
Bernard.
Bernard.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
You're not too upset.
Of course, but what can you do? Please, kiss. It'll make me feel better.
Robert, darling.
Leption.
Enter Gabrielle. Enter Gabriella from the bathroom.
There. Oh, excuse me, who's this?
Uh-oh.
Who's this?
Who's this?
Who's this?
Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Well, now let me introduce Robert's fiance. This is Robert's fiance, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, Robert's fiance. Who's Robert?
Robert, darling.
Congratulations.
If only you knew how happy I am.
Yes, I'm sure you are. I see you fly as well.
Yeah. Lufthansa.
Sì, Alitalia.
What a coincidence.
Yes, we're sisters of a kind.
Yeah, of a kind.
Of a kind.
I'm delighted to meet you.
Me too. You're stopping over?
Yes, stop over. You too?
Yes, me too. So what brings you here at this time of night?
Well, you see, I came to see.
Robert kisses her to silence her.
I came here.
Robert kisses her again.
I came.
Robert kisses her.
That's what she came for.
That's exactly right.
Well, no, not exactly.
Yeah, well, apart from a couple of details, not important.
But why don't you tell me why didn't you tell me you were engaged?
Mm-hmm. Me?
You're a sly one.
Because it's only just happened.
That's right. Just this second.
You were quick. I go into the bathroom, you have a bath, and whoosh, there you are engaged.
That's it, you see? Whoosh.
Whoosh. Yes, that's right.
He's a seducer.
Mm-hmm.
And where did you meet this seducer?
Here.
Here. So to sum it up, you came here to see your fiancé in the middle of the night, not knowing he'd be here because you didn't actually know him. Is that right?
Not exactly right. It's because of a mistaken kiss.
Yeah, right. Well, you can tell us your life story another time. The way I see it, one thing is clear. These two love each other. Let's not go trying to explain it. There'd be no end to it.
Very well. My best wishes once more.
Thank you. I hope you will find someone so...
Easily.
No, so sweet as my Robert.
Oh, but I have, haven't I, Bernard, darling?
Yes.
What?
Well, it's rather difficult to explain.
Yes, and it's already late.
Are you engaged to Bernard?
Of course I am.
Oh dear. We don't want to be bothered talking about that.
No, because actually, I was going to tell you as soon as I saw you two together. I said to myself, those two are together. They're made for each other.
But you couldn't have known.
Anyway, what's it got to do with you? Whether they liked each other or not?
He's always interfering.
I'm very sorry, but that's not quite accurate. I was Bernard's fiance before.
What?
Wait, let me explain. I was engaged to her before I was engaged to you.
Oh, really? And?
And then I had a feeling she was really in love with Rob.
You see?
But I didn't know him before. It's only after that
There's no such thing as before and after. The past is in the past. There's one fact, just one. You love him. And I saw that, you see? So I got engaged to her, to Gabriella, I mean, to you. So as not to be ditched by you, I mean, by her.
I don't understand.
Even so, it's clear.
Crystal clear.
And to think I felt guilty. And here you are engaged all the time.
But of course he is. We've been engaged for ages. Or are you a liar?
Me? A liar? All right, Robert, you tell her.
Tell her what?
There you are, you see? My dearest and oldest friend speaking up for me. And he knows me. He really knows.
I don't understand any of this.
But it's so simple.
Then
Then
explain.
explain it.
But there's nothing really to explain. Just answer yes or no. Are you engaged to Robert?
Yeah.
Good. Robert, are you engaged to Gretchen?
Well, I suppose the point is
Yes or no?
yes.
Great. So who's left? Oh, yes. Are you engaged to me?
Yes. No?
Yes, of course. So what more do you want? I'm engaged. You're engaged. We're engaged. They're engaged. And that's all there is to it. Enter Bertha.
I have to speak to you.
I'm engaged. Speak to me tomorrow.
No, right now.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
Realizing the
do
situation. Looks from Gabriella to Gretchen and from Gretchen to Gabriella.
do these young ladies know each other?
Well, as you see, they're getting to know each other. Let me introduce my friend Robert's fiance. That's his fiance.
Yes, she's my fiance.
Oh, really? Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
And now let me introduce.
I know.
She exits in disgust.
Now do come along, Bernard. I'm exhausted.
Me too. I'm pooped.
Yeah, right away.
You'll come and say goodnight, won't you, my fiance?
Yes, I certainly will.
I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah. See you in the morning.
Gabriella exits stage left, Gretchen stage right. Robert and Bernard sit and look at each other.
I thought we'd never get out of that alive.
But we did get out of it quite well. Bertha enters with her coat, a suitcase, and a tartan bag. You again?
Yes, I have something to tell you.
What?
What kind of bag is that?
It's mine. A leftover from Sir's past.
Oh, what airline's that?
Yeah, let's move on. So what do you want?
I want to settle up
At this time of night, why?
because I'm giving my notice.
What do you mean?
Ask your friend. He'll tell you. I'm losing my mind here.
Oh no, don't start with all your doom and gloom, woman.
You heard him. Go away.
That's just what I'm doing.
Go on back to your room and go back to sleep.
No, I will not. I will not. I will only have the one life, and I want to hang on to it. My nerves can't take it anymore.
Oh, you can't leave, Bertha. I'll do anything. I'll give you a raise.
How much?
We'll talk about it later.
20% at least.
All right. Anything you like, but you cannot leave me. I need you, Bertha.
We all need you, Bertha. That's a very charming hat you've got on.
Well, it still won't be easy. Not even with a 30% raise. It's still no life for a maid here.
But that's all over and done with now, isn't it, Bernard? Life is changing.
3 women in one household is too many, sir.
But that's all done with now. He's taking one off my hands.
Well, 2's still too many.
Bertha, I've reformed. Enter Gloria, door 6.
Darling, aren't you ever coming to bed?
Just coming, darling.
Reformed? Well, prove it. Come on. People are waiting, sir. Here and elsewhere.
All right. All right. I'll sort it out.
I'm waiting for you. Let your friend go to bed. Cute little hat, Bertie.
Thank you, miss. That reminds me, there's a letter come for you this morning from America.
For me? Thank you, Bertie.
So why don't you read it in bed?
I'll read it here.
Do read it in bed.
Oh, yes, fabulous to read in bed.
Oh my gosh.
What is it?
I can't tell you.
Why not? I'm your fiance.
Here we go again. I'm off.
Whoa, wait.
This is marvelous.
What is?
Bernard, I'm in love.
I know.
No, not with you anymore. I love you. Lots. But we can't go on like this. I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Yes.
For good?
Yes. It's this guy I met on the Mexico run. He wanted to make his first million before he married me. He's done it, and he's waiting for me in the Acapulco Hilton.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yes. Congratulations, Gloria. A Mexican.
Look here. Do you mean to tell me you had 2 men in your life at the same time?
No, honey, no.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
3.
3?
Yes. I was engaged to another guy in Los Angeles. I suppose I'll have to drop him now.
Yes, good idea. Don't you think, sir?
I'm with the guy who marries me first.
But you can't just go off like this. It's not as simple as that.
Yes, it's quite simple. There's a super Boeing leaving at midnight. I'll ask if I can take a friend's place, and when I get home, I'll resign my job. A married life is what I want. I'm sorry, honey.
She goes off. Blimey.
That's it then.
Right. Now, let's get this straight. You've just got the one fiancé now, Miss Gabriella, right?
Right.
And you'll take the German off his hands, right?
Right.
Right. Then I'll stay. With that 40 raise, who knows? A maid's life might get a bit easier around here. Air Caledonia, sir.
She goes out door 3. Robert laughs. Do you think this is funny?
This morning, when you arrived, you were going on and on about the perfect 3-woman life. And here you are, forced to make do with only one.
Yeah, I suppose so. You know, to be honest, it's quite a relief.
Bernard, I'm waiting for you to come and say goodnight.
I'm just coming.
Oh, it's so late, darling.
Gabriella shuts the door.
She really is a marvelous girl.
Yeah, she is, isn't she? I love the other 2. Very much, of course, but Gabriella I adore. Gloria enters in uniform carrying her bag.
All set.
Kisses Bernard.
I'll think of you from time to time. Goodbye, Robert.
Goodbye, Gloria.
Say it again.
Goodbye, Gloria.
No, not that. The other thing.
It's not impossible.
It's just too kooky.
Kisses Robert on the mouth. Hang on, why are you kissing him?
Oh, we've kissed each other lots. All evening.
All right, that really is the limit. The moment my back's turned.
It was purely technical.
Yes, we were just exercising.
Right. Goodbye then, my little pair of Frenchmen.
She exits.
It must affect you quite a bit to see all your women taken off like that, one after another.
Telephone rings. Bernard looks at Robert and shrugs. Robert shakes his head as Bernard answers the telephone. Excuse me. Answers phone. Hello? Yeah, it's me. Oh, it's you. It's my friend from Orly.
Then hang up. Hang up.
Oh, no. Thanks. It's kind of you to think of me, but I'm not interested anymore. I'm getting married. Yeah. Yes. What? She does Paris, Guadalupe, Rio? No, thank you. No, I assure you, even if she is a former Rio de Janeiro samba queen. No, really, it makes no difference. Even if her legs were as long. No, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't care.
Get her details.
What?
Get her details. I'm telling you.
Hello. Hang on. You crazy? You don't want to start doing all this?
Why not? A former Rio de Janeiro samba queen. We can't let an opportunity like that go by. Go on, take the details.
Just think about it.
Right? I have. Go on.
This is insane. Hello? Are you there? Oh, good. This is for a friend. Is that possible? Oh, okay. I'll put him on. Hands the phone to Robert. There. Picks up the book of time zone tables and passes it to him. The timetables. Exits the kitchen.
Thanks. Hello? Hello there, Monsieur. I'm the friend. So, where can I meet this Brazilian girl? Really? You have a Japanese girl as well. And one from Sweden? Good. Hey now, I'll take down the address.
Gretchen enters in night clothes.
Just hang on.
Robert, I'm waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Yes, because I want to tell you that now that I've met you, I shall never again be able to fall asleep without you wishing me good night.
Oh, right.
Yes, just as I shall never again wake up happy unless your hazel eyes are there to say good morning.
Oh, right.
So from tonight, I'm waiting for you before I fall asleep.
She goes out door one.
All right. Oh, hello? Are you still there? Yes, the addresses. Oh, no. I've changed my mind. I've got somebody else. A girl from all the countries of the world rolled into one. Yes, isn't that fantastic? Thank you. Tell me, could you do me a favor? Can you get me 2 seats tomorrow to Aix? No, Aix-la Chapelle. You can? Wonderful. On a Boeing? What's that? Oh, right. It's an aeroplane. Yes. 10 o'clock? Perfect. We'll be there.
He hangs up as Bernard comes back in with a bottle of champagne in each hand. Well, all fixed up?
All fixed up? All fixed up. Are you kidding? It's amazing.
No, I'll tell you what's really amazing. Just one woman. Now that's perfection.
Each to his own.
Whatever you say. Here, Robert, champagne. I'm going to toast my betrothal to Gabriella. Cheers.
Cheers, Bernard.
They each head for a door. The wrong ones. They knock on the doors, looking at each other. Both doors open. They both realize their mistake. Turn, say, "Oh, sorry," and recross towards the correct doors and kiss their respective partners. The men make to go into their rooms.
Wait! We take marriage very seriously in Germany.
Oh, love is not to be treated flippantly.
Wake me with your hazel eyes in the morning, my darling.
We should think about these things now that we're going to be married. Good night.
Good night.
Gretchen and Gabriella exit to their rooms. You too?
Me too.
Champagne?
Why not? Bernard, do you think they still love us in the morning when they know the whole truth?
It's not impossible.
Say that again.
Say what?
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
Say it again.
It's not impossible?
No. It doesn't look like a tiny flower to me.
End of play.
Cool.
Nice job, guys.